Last time on Fox's discovery of Journey Beyond the Abyss. And I will sign off. See you next time, everyone. Goodbye. But then, in a frightening turn of events, the fox forgot to press escape. And so... fiddlesticks. Hopefully all my stuff is still there. I hope. So on top, I must have been on top. If all my stuff has gone, that would have been bad. That would be really bad. Okay, there's some stuff. Yeah, froze to death. Probably. Shit. Yeah. Then with that, I have just one life left. Again. Just a hammer. Yeah, shit. Fuck you, hypothermia. Oh man. Yeah, gonna have to look what I lost. Maybe I'll redo the last episode then. Fucking hell. Fucking hypothermia. But good to know that these things don't seem to despawn. Fuck. See you later. Okay, looking over the things I lost. And... yes, one life left. Yeah, I will go on from there, but I'll do that off screen, and there will be some strange sign of God's love, which probably will just be some more lives that just appear from the off screen, from getting stuff from the villagers, but I'm not going to record another, I don't know, 3-hour villager farming session. I'll probably just gonna cheat stuff. Well, let's see. But first I'm going to finish eating my food. And then I'll go on and play a little more. See ya then. You know what? This calls for a montage. So, yeah. This will be a montage now. See you afterwards. So, you see the problem that I had during the next few bouts of gameplay was that OBS did not want to mm, work as intended, so I lost quite a few clips. I will cut together whatever I have. Also, the villager trading idea was a good one, but it was busted as I had lost all of my money. And as you can maybe recall from a previous episode, that I can't sell to the villagers because their inventories are full. And so I can't make any space to sell them something meaningful to get more money. So I was essentially stuck at one life without the possibility to get more life. So I resorted to creative mode and basically gave myself lots and lots of money and bought all the white wool and the carpets and the random detritus I sold the villagers to get money and destroyed it. Put it in the trash bin. So that I had some space left over in the villagers' inventory to sell them things like iron and resell them their own glass paints, so that I had ways to make money. And yes, this of course is cheating, but I did it with a certain goal in mind, because with one life, gameplay would be even more boring than it is already, and I'm not going to restart that run from before. I just want to see what's going on. Challenge is over. I want to get through with this, and I do not want to play even more defensive or even more boring as I already do. So I think I needed to cheat to break this loop. Yeah, so that things go on. I will try and think about some kind of project to basically atone myself or something, do something for the community. I'm not quite sure yet. A big building a big building project or something like that within the villages. Right. I'm open to suggest. I'm open to suggestions for that. But yeah, don't want to just spend all the time on one life and have this run even more boring than it is already. I used that to make some money and buy a few lives, which took quite a bit of time to do. But with the villagers having now access to actual inventory space of their own, were pretty well, or rather pretty quick in producing new glass paints, so it was not too painful. All in all, I cheated in about 400 gold deniers, and I used all of them, and what I had left over I just destroyed. And yeah. So, and let's see what kind of clips there are left over. So, montage 1. Well, first thing to do, of course, getting myself safe from electrical accidents, so I make myself a new shiny Faraday armor, and I need more aluminium plates, thankfully that stuff smelts very, very quickly, so I'm very soon stacked out again with my special KG armor. And then starts the tedious project of actually looking into the footage, seeing what I did lose, and mentally breaking down, realizing I lost all the gates, all the pulsars, all the pipes, and all the frigging um, things that I need. So, of course, I'm getting sidetracked by projects, and I will want to start making some more buildcraft stuff. So, pulsars, it is. And I don't have enough gasoline, so more gasoline. I should really pipe it into my base. So, at least that. Then remembering what it's actually to be, what I actually need to make stuff, removing death. At least there's lots and lots of sand now, so I can make lots and lots of glass, which I'm going to need for future projects. Fiddling around with stuff that has nothing to do with getting new equipment. Right. Of course, now it's the perfect time to move the masonry bricks and the smelted stone. Right. Of course, that has to be done right now. Anyway, quick looking what ores need to be ground down, which one I can do without, which of course right now is the most important thing to do. Get rid of the silver, which I promptly then forget where I put it. And yeah, realizing that I can make much more wood when I use the carpenter. Well, now next trip to get gasoline to make more pipe stuff. And yeah, making space for more sand, and which later will be very useful. So now begins the wild hunt for things that I don't have anymore. Like bags. How do I make bags? Perfect. Don't know. Let's make some. Also, of course, I had forgotten that I didn't put the power from the machinery. So new cables. Then get ready to make more steel. Laying down more cables. Checking if the lasers have energy. Figuring out that the gear broke. Right, making new charcoal, which of course now is of vital importance. Also figuring out that the game is laggy as hell at the moment. Now, getting back to actually making the backpacks. And I don't know. Looking for more recipes. I need to do coal. Oh, yes. I need to do coal blocks. Oh, pollution. Again, broke cables. Yeah, coal blocks to make silicon, because I figured out that to make the immersive engineering book, I'm going to need a lever, and I lost most of my levers with my red engineering bag. So, I mean, I could just have used a lever that's hanging around, but I wanted to make a new lever, and I want to get into silicon crafting, manufacturing, so spoiler, I will get into that later on. So, with my newfound power of fabrics, I finally decide to get on making new bags, and then I need to figure out how to color them, which of course it needs to be set up correctly. So I have some nice colored bags that I can actually distinguish from one another, which of course means I should make more other dyes to make more cable wiring. If I can get the dye in the right inventory. So, now I have 3 bags again. Now I need to figure out a way how to get all the wiring stuff done. Also, because there side projects are needed, I screw around with the bees and have an automatic bee replenisher. Because, yeah, That's really important. Right. And there we have it for now. That point, I went on to sell to the villagers, and that's the first of the many times this recording session that OBS just stopped recording without me pushing the stop recording button. I don't know why. We will swing back into the action soon. But even though after reloading, something's not quite right at the moment. Yes. For example, temperature. Okay, it didn't work. So the whole thing I saved and went to cheat mode was that suddenly I couldn't heat up anymore. Which, yeah. I don't even know why it's cold at the moment. But so, something is broken. Also, OBS broke. Which is not ideal. But, yeah. So, they will montage part 2 going on. Also, yeah, these need to go. So yeah, I had a little run-in with the villagers, and now I got the stuff, and then I can unbreak them, then I can sell them stuff legitimately. And yeah, can play the game as intended. And yeah, if OBS wants it, then montage of doing all the stuff. So, see you then. So, starting from where we left off in a nice 3 times speed, I get on to work to replace all the missing tools that I have. Mostly first the engineering tools, because wire cutter and all the wires and all the wire accessories like the connectors and relays and all this stuff. And while I'm at it, I look around what actually might be useful to make as well. So, for whatever reason, I start with the wire cutter and the voltmeter, and then I find the magic that is the engineer's toolbox, which is a nice different kind of container that can be stored within other containers, which, yeah, I will use to great extent going on. Then I'm quite stupefied for a time where my blacksmith workshop actually is, and I need a hammer, which, yeah, need to replace pretty much all of my tools sooner rather than later. And yeah, of course, I forgot to actually pick up the compass. Right, back, and then very soon we get a voltmeter, which I barely use. And because side project, yeah, let's make a platinum hammer. Great. And there we go. Now to make the engineer's chest thingy, of course, let's take a stack of treated wood and make a whole bunch of new crates, because they also disappeared. neat. But yeah, discovering the second time place for food, for tools, for wiring, and for anything, which I'm not quite sure what anything actually means. Haven't figured that out completely. So let's make a stack of HV connectors. Let's make some more HV inlets, and then I'm out of terracottas, which I will have to make sooner or later. So, and there I realized that I can't make the book that easy without sacrificing one of my using levers. So I quickly have a look what making a lever actually entails, which is all those different kinds of silicon. And I think about, I should make some silicon. So starting up. Also, I have some glass stacked up, which I bought legitimately. Still need to sell it. Alright, then, of course, which kinds of backpacks do I need? Digging backpacks, mining backpacks, a forestry backpack, and maybe hunter's backpack to get monster loot and drops and stuff. Then, of course, I realize, oh, all of my chests have gone, because all of my chests had been in the red backpack. So more chests are in the making, and I'm going to need more glue, because you can't have enough glue. So let's have this going. Great. And of course, setting up the inventories of the carpenters is not ideal. Then, of course, I realized that I can put a toolbox into a backpack, which is kind of bag of holding in a bag of holding kind of situation, which is neat. So then I realized that I need to actually use this workshop that I use very rarely, forgetting that I also need a trowel, which is in the potter's workshop. I will very soon realize that. I'll probably make another trowel. Cycling the uh, the stuff to make more sand. Yeah, right. Looking at those backpacks and then remembering that, yeah, they didn't work. So let's keep them away. Right. And I will have one feather. And looking for more feathers, don't find any. Make a mental note to actually buy one of the feathers from the chicken grower, and I will promptly, of course, forget it because you know me. Quickly looking how to make twine, because for making more tools I need more twine, tart twine to be exact, and then I realize, oh yeah, there was a reason why I make workshops for everything. So yeah, twine, I can make much more twine if I need it with industrial hemp fibers. So yeah, notice how the output is pouring and it will not stop pouring for the rest of the recording session because it's glitched. Right, perfect. So bags are assembled again and they go into the white bag, which is still full of iron, which I intend to sell to the villagers, but I constantly forget. In the meantime, I have one life extra, so I'm at the moment at 2 lives. Right, because quite a lot of footage went missing. Now, preparing more steel, making more charcoal, this time not forgetting that I should only use charcoal for steel making, not the coal, because I'm going to need the coal to make silicon, right? So, yeah. This will be quite a bit of steel that's in the making, because I will need more steel. Then I think, yeah, I have got coal. Oh, no, wait, that's the wrong coal. You can't make silicon with charcoal for whatever reason. So just store it and promptly forget about them again. So, thinking about, oh, I lost all my arrows. I need to make some. All right, I don't have any feathers for fletching. I should think about what kind of stuff I can use for fletching, and there I have forgotten. This will come up later when some monsters spawn around. And yeah. Wrenches! I realize there are 2 wrenches in this mod pack. So I built both, thinking that maybe one of these will actually help me deconstruct Buildcraft pipes even faster. Spoiler, they're not. They're both the same as far as I can tell. So yeah, don't know. I really would appreciate if one of these were to actually just, with, I don't know, shift right clicking or so, just immediately removing stuff. Now I'm going back to looking at old footage, looking for, what did I actually have in my inventory? Which takes a bit of a while, getting to the right place. And at this point, OBS broke, didn't tell me it had broken, and so quite a bit of footage has been lost. Now I will cut to after what I thought was the montage session, finding out OBS had broken, and so I start up with a short recap of what I did in between, and then back to regular gameplay for about another hour, where I try to regain most of my stuff. Well, enjoy! So, welcome back to Journey Beyond the Abyss. I had a few technical difficulties in trying to set up the montage. OBS really didn't like me today. The game somewhat doesn't like me today, but here's the gist of what happened. I went into cheat mode, got myself lots of money, then I bought out the whole village. Okay, I should start different. The villages were kind of broken. I couldn't buy stuff, I couldn't sell stuff because the chests were full, so not a chance to get extra lives. So what I did was cheat myself money, buy all of the carpets and all of the wool and all of the random detritus that was clogging up the chests, and demolished it. For that I wasted about 300 deniers. Gold deniers. Then I destroyed all the extra gold and started running around building stuff. There's still some stuff left over here. I have now a new backpack. No, I don't want a new. I want to sell the iron. I made new mining backpacks, sticking forestry backpacks. I made new scoops. I made a new red backpack with some storage crates. Then I discovered this beautiful thing, the engineer's toolbox, which now holds all my tools and what little I have with wires and wiring stuff. Need to build more for that. I can put in food even greater. Then I have the 2 wrenches and I need to build so frigging many more pipes. Right, then I figured that the great axe, lumber axe, was of course destroyed because it was within one of the bags. So I made a new one, and yeah. I now have most of the stuff I started with. Well, started the episode with. So let's go a bit more. I need to make glass. I made of this, yeah, nice. I need to make. So I lost all of my levers that I carried around with me. In the engineer's bag, so derp. So what I'll need to do is make more glass panes to feed into this to make all of these spools and stuff, so I can make the what's it called, silicon stuff. And with the silicon stuff I can make a lever, and with the lever I can make the book. Yeah. And for that I need glass panes, circuit plate, and then infused silicon, which, to be honest, not that far off. Coal blocks. It's just 8 coal. I got that. Yeah, you can stop. Alright. So, let's make some coal blocks. It's quite strange that it just works like this. And the alloy smelter, I think we will rebuild again. Just need to remember where I actually put the alloy smeltering things. Oh, that was... oh well. Alloy kiln. Right. Then we do it like this. Okay. Okay. Come on, game. Oh yeah. Also, of course, all my piping stuff has gone, so I made a stack of pulsars, I made stuff. I'm going to need to make more pipe colorings because, ugh. Of course I'm going to need to. What else? Charcoal. So. Right. So. Okay, I'm going to do it properly. Yeah, in the meantime, I'm making steel, so I'm going to need it. Probably sooner rather than later. Same with steel plates, because I need steel mechanical components sooner rather than later. not overburdened. Please, game. Right. Now I can throw the sand in. And didn't I have... I do. Let's get the sand out of it again. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So. Question is there a possibility to actually insert this? Go. Come on. Come on, game. So. Also, I'm going to need more of these. Don't have too many of them, which is not good. Go. See if that works. Kind of doubt it. And I will see. Come on. Jump it up. And if I load this up with glass paints, it actually does. Cool. So that works from the top. I'm going to need more coal blocks. This is all charcoal. So that means I'm going to have to grind down coal. To be honest, not the biggest fan of that, but okay. So, glass has finished, and I'll make more. Nearly. Well, there we go. That should do it. There's some coal left. Okay. There you go. So what I'm going to do with that, sandstone. Right, so that's something I'm going to need to... God damn it. Okay, I can just... I could do 9 of these, or just 4, but I can't do it automated. And these I can make from 1 cent in the blast furnace. Do I want to set up the blast furnace for that? Again. I mean, I could just set it up right on top of here, I guess. And just have it slowly make sandstone. Sure, why not? Not going to make sandstone by hand. Let's see how fast that is. There we go. Let's see how fast that does. So was like 3 by 3. With the engineer's hammer, maybe? I don't know. It's not. Oh yeah, it needs a hopper. Yeah, hoppers are not a problem anymore. Going to need lots of hoppers anyway for more crushers. So let's get a stack of glue. And a stack of redstone and light engineering blocks. And chests. Right. Chests. Iron, not a problem. There we go. That's some hoppers. And 1 hopper on top should then be enough to make that thing. There we go. Doesn't look like a blast furnace, but certainly has... Ah, there we go. No, I'm going to need the frigging Viking merchant again. Also, I'm needing some. Let's just use HV virus. have any HV wires. Great. So let's make some. So you, and so for HV wires that was something steel wire and aluminium wire. HV wire. Yes. I might finish this today. So this and then some sticks. Which we have another segment here. HV wiring. Also, okay. Go. No. Thank you. Thank you. And there we go. What was that? That didn't sound good. Why is there a monster? I don't have any arrows. Why did there something explode something? And why did it coincide with me doing this? I'm not going to check what that was. So, if I feed this beast now some sand, and give it some fuel, right? Should give it some fuel. Okay, that goes really fast. Okay, that's the output. The input, yes. That is the input. Neat. So let's then quickly run Headless into the water. Great. Does it fill any inventory? Jason, yes it does. And that gives me sandstone in a much cheaper way. Okay. Yeah. Can respect that. Okay, that did find a use for it. Didn't think it would happen, but it happened. Right. Right. This also works. Neat. So let's investigate. Let's not investigate this explosion. Still don't have any arrows. Arrow. Okay, I can just make them. But I don't have any feathers. So I need to buy feathers. Which is bad because I'm lacking funds. Oh, well. There we go. At least now I can make another crusher. Oh, I know where the glass is coming. Going to it. Right. Probably stone walls. Not gonna bother. Right. Silicon bowls. Neat. So, what am I going to do with these? More sandstone. Yeah, I don't have more sandstone. So, sand it is. And to make this a bit more convenient. Let's pack quite a bit of sandstone up there. So we won't need that anymore. Yeah, this is really slow. I need a better source of sand. So maybe the silt might be looking... So the silt is starting to look like an option, actually. There we go. This is burning really fast. I like it. Very good. So, come on, game. Thank you. And yes, I know I could take one of these levers, but no. I need to make silicon anyway. Oh, there's a better recipe. Which also is true for getting that stuff. Alright. Maybe I should start using those recipes as well. Oh well. I do get... That's actually not really worth it anymore. Getting this stuff. I have all the pull I can need. Clay. So. Yeah, that's just 4 bools. It's not very much. I would require another thermionic fabricator. Just automatically make this. Or, you know, just... There you go. Let's get one of these. Put it right here. Don't really need this one. needs to be just there. So sandstone it is. Well, at least it is fast enough. But that took a lot of my sand reserves. This is really slow. So yeah, I think I might do a silt extractor. Which sounds fucking boring. But, oh well. Why is the middle one? Anyway. Let's use the wheat. Nice. And for the time being, let's disable potatoes. Right. So, I am recording. Recording is actually running. Beautiful. So, let's... So... Okay, it needs so much glass. So, let's make damn pipes again. So, there we have golden transport pipe. Which is neat. Then I'm going to need gravel. For the structural pipe. Okay. Let's take that. Okay, that was a bit too much. Alright. So, structural pipe plugs. This and this and those. This and this, and then I want, I don't know, 3 stacks of redstone. And I want to make these. And I want to wrap these in here. Now, engaging gameplay. Making colors. Could, of course, make brown wires, but I kinda don't want to make brown wires. Because of the looks. Of course, it's raining. Okay, so let's just make brown wires as well, because why the fuck not? So, this, then. Really wonder where my armor went. Okay, here is the low tier swimming gear. I will need the high tier swimming gear soonish. Right. And these will need to be replaced soon. Then. I wonder where I put the silver. To be more of that. Did have a few silver clusters. Question is, where did I actually put them? I don't remember. I'm great at this game. Oh, I put them in with this one, yes. So, and these, yes, heavy, I know. Come on. You can carry this, Fox. I kind of believe in you. So, electron. Steel. And steel plates. And iron plates. Yes. Good thing that gold has a very low melting point. Let's make lots of that for the time being. Also have flags, beautiful. There we go. Double casting, good. So, I need to wait for dayfall again. Okay, saw blade. Had it. Okay, this. Of course, it's a thunderstorm. What else would it be? Right. out of fuel. That's actually quite a lot. Just from one stack of charcoal. I think, though, I'd like to have this stuff. Does this work? It does. Perfect. So is this self-regulating, is the question. It refills the sand, and then it refills 1. Perfect. Boy, this is running through the stuff. Neat. So. What I am going to do, I need diamond pipes. Right. So, let's get the second stack, which is good. So, glass, diamonds, wood. So, wood and diamond. This way around, yes. I'm going to need lots of these. Diamond pipes, yes, going to need quite a few of these. Going to need some of these. Right. Need this. This. Okay. This is fine. Got this. Very good. Also, let's see if this. It's not particularly fast to destroy them, but okay. Could be worse. Guess so. Then I want this. And this. Right. And I want you to join this and this. Don't have any of those, but I will need them. So this. I think there should. With that speed, I think 2 pulsars are necessary. So pulse pipe and pulse pipe, and let's use the brown wire. So if you get brown wire, perfect. So if inventory is less than 75, you can pulse. There we go. And you just pulse. Right. And to be completely safe, just allow this. So both wrenches. Not particularly useful, but okay, they're there. They could be worse, I guess. So put these in, get these out for the time being. Kiln brick. Kiln would have been another idea to do, maybe a bit out of the way. Where that thing went. Oh man. Janky as fuck at the moment. So, I got this. The engineer's hammer. There we go. So, can make me boobles. Sandstone and sandy That then, of course, takes fuel. Let's take the coke. Yeah. It's very fast. So yeah, this is definitely the better way. Yeah, this is really fast. Right. It went through all of this glass. Crazy. There we go. Okay. Brown. Brown it was. Now let's visit the villages again. See if there's some glass to flip. Or I'll just sell them iron, because they are actually using up iron, which is good. They didn't use up the wool I sold them, or the carpets I sold them at all. They just lay in there. There's still lots and lots of this. They made some lovely. They made money making stuff. Neat. Yeah, it's huge amount of stuff. There's still lots and lots of brown wool because I forgot to buy that back. Bonjour. Now I can actually trade with you. Which is nice, which is exactly what I want. So, there we go. Now let's sell them some iron. There we go. At least they're using this stuff. Okay, please. So yeah. I can now make money off them again. Should make this villager safe, actually. Thinking about it. And yeah, I think I should restart my computer anyway. Sounds like a prudent idea. So. coal, there's some gold grit. Yeah, right. On we go. It works. Strangely enough, it works. Okay. I really need to make another one of these smelteries just for glass. A small one should be enough to keep this thing fed. Okay, no glass panes left over. Some gold grit. Let's get some silver going. Alright, I will probably cut whatever I have together. Or this will be a very short episode. That might well be. That might well be it. So, Bool's sandy compound. Charcoal. Will be kept in here. Okay, so we went through all of that. Neat. Something tells me I should throw in some hematite. Let's have a look-see. How is my favorite element going? Come on. Yeah. You, on the other hand, very full. What can I do with sulfur? I can make gunpowder. I can make gunpowder with crude oil. I can make molten steel with iron, sand, and redstone. I can make a flux capacitor into. So, not too useful. I just plonk it down in one of the chests and be done with it? Maybe. really is not useful. Make some cartridges. Can make fire charges. Can make TNT. Micro TNT. So far not really helpful. Alright. So let's go over and push it into a chest and be done with it. And yes, I remembered that. Yeah, that's like a chest full of each. Derp. Derpy derp derp derp. Alright, so that's it for today.